What's up, baby? Welcome back to another episode of Eevee's Cliches, Litheo League battles. Now, today we're gonna be having a post-commentated battle for you all. Cause I know I haven't been uploading daily, but I promise now that I shall be updating daily. I need to keep my promises. You know what I mean? Cause I don't want to disappoint some of you guys. Some of you guys are, well, all of you guys are awesome, but some of you guys are just avid watchers, you know what I mean? And I really like that. Fascinates me, that makes me want to, like, I don't know, like, I wish I can sign you guys. I mean, I wish you can sign my 3DS or something, because you guys are awesome, you know what I mean? Always remember your names. And but nonetheless, today we're gonna be battling the ghost type gym leader. Yes, I said the ghost type. And if you guys didn't know something about me, ghost type Pokemon are my favorite, so I cannot wait till they bring a ghost type evolution into the team or the crew or the expansion. That right there will be monumental. Like, oh my goodness, I will never forget that day, and I will always use that Pokemon. You best. I mean, I guess the closest thing to that would be Espeon and Umbreon, but ghost types, they're missing them. Come on, Nintendo and GameFreak and all that good stuff. Oh, GameFreak, actually, not Nintendo. But anyways, today we're gonna be battling Rune, and as you're hearing the music right now, this music is just like right on the. It's on point. Okay, that's all I'm saying. It's on point. So we are bringing the usual team, as we have been bringing this whole tournament, this whole Litheo league. We have Mamoswine, our beautiful, now nicknamed Alaska. It's a beautiful name. It's just a beautiful name. It's just a beautiful name given by beautiful people. Alaska, Jealousy, of course, Amy the Lapuni Chatati Tri, Buzzkill the Mandibuzz, the Doctor Alakazam, and of course Delilah the beautiful Gardevoir, against my opponents Jellicent, Gigas, and I tell you that Gigas was Dusclops, the Mega Bayonet, the Gengar, and of course the Lampent. Because I mean, what is a ghost type team without Gengar? And did I say Lampent? I mean Chandelure. Oh my goodness, you guys, oh my goodness. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and press play, because I am like, what is it, like 2 minutes and a half in this thing, and yeah, I need to get on with the show. I need to get on with the show. Alright, so my opponent does start off with the Chandelure, as I start in with Alaska. Look at that beauty. He goes for a Fire Blast. I do have the thick fat, and I survived. I was like, woohoo! And to me at this point, it was most important, to set up some rocks rather than going for an attack, because I know that, you know what I mean, it's crucial. It's crucial. And I do withdraw, knowing that he was going to go for another Fire Blast, because I do need Alaska. And this Buzzkill is actually my special defensive variant. And despite the fact I do take that pretty well, to be honest, from a Fire Blast from a Chandelure, man, that's nasty. And comes in with, actually, inflicts a burn, which it was pretty much luck. He does switch out because he sees a foul play coming, I assume, sorry, not pre-assume. But he comes in with Dark Prestige the Gengar, which is an amazing nickname, most of all. And I go ahead and go for the knockoff, just to take away whatever item it had. And by looking at the fact that he had Black Sludge, that made me believe that this thing is a supportive type, not a full salt type, if you want to address it that way. So I go for a Protect, just a scout, even though the burn is there, and it is gonna go ahead and subtract some, take away some HP away from me. It was still worth me seeing what this Pokemon is gonna, what it's plotting on doing, or what my opponent is plotting on doing. So we do see the disable, and that gives me enough information to see that this is in fact a supportive type. However, he does go for the Dazzling Gleam here, and as you can tell, I take it pretty well, even though it's a super effective move. I go for another knockoff because I figured that knockoff would have done more damage than the foul play. And I really didn't look at calc, so I wouldn't know what to tell you if that was true or not. But in retrospect, I believe that was the best move I could have done there. The burn does take away some HP, and she just figures to take me out. I went for a ruse just to let you know, just in case he actually went for a disable or something like that, which would have been, I don't know, I just thought he was, okay. Coming with Alaska just to go for an Ice Shard and finish the Stark Prestige off, and that worked out pretty well for me. That play right there worked out pretty well for me, to be honest. Yeah, I did lost a Pokemon, but I mean, I took out a Gengar. Comes out with Harley Quinn, which is beautiful in his behalf. That is a beautiful name. I'm not even gonna front. That is a beautiful name. I should have thought about that. But anyways, Harley Quinn becomes a Mega Harley Quinn, and I go ahead and go for Ice Shard because that's the best thing I could do, to be honest. Goes for the Shadow Sneak because honestly, I did predict him to go for that. I mean, why not, right? Because you want to take out my Pokemon before I can do more damage to you. So right here, I do switch out. I mean, well, actually, I bring out Amy, my Lopunny, as he withdraws for something else, Necromancer, to take the hit. Right here, this is an amazing play. I'm not gonna lie. This right here is when I was like, oh, I forgot. This thing carries Mummy, the ability that destroys Amy. So I did went for a fake out. I should have gone for something stronger, but a fake out would have, I don't know, I just felt like it would have done something. But he did switch out of that to bring in this Necromancer, which in fact has a Mummy, and now I'm infected, or that ability transferred onto me and took away my my, what's it called, my, I was gonna say Normalate, but you know, the ability that allows you to hit Scrappy. There it is, Scrappy. So despite the fact I switch out because I did predict him to go for the Willow, bring in Delilah. Delilah does get burned in between the switching, unfortunately, and right here my opponent switches out into what I think it was in fact the Enchantress, the Jellicent. I will tell you that my Delilah here is carrying the Assault Vest. It's fully invested in special def. Actually, no, it's fully, its IVs are all the way in special defense, but it is a modest nature. Therefore, it's special defense and special attack. No speed investment. So I just went ahead and put all kinds of attacks. So I figured that Shadow Ball would have done more damage than my Thunderbolt. You know what I mean? Because I think I didn't give it Thunderbolt. Yeah, I didn't give it Thunderbolt, but I just figured I should go for Shadow Balls because of special D drop. And I know that banking on that wasn't really a good idea, but it worked out at the end. So my opponent does hit me with an Hex, and that really does do a good number. But however, it does not take me out, and with the burn right here, it actually ends up being 4 HP. Gives me enough power to take out his Enchantress. Beautiful name. Beautiful name. I mean, it's a ghost type Pokemon, enchanting things, you know, hexing things, and that's just kind of things that witches do, enchant and stuff like that. So two beautiful Pokemon, two female beauties, just marvelous, glamorous girls fall down as he brings in Polyphemus. Polyphemus, I think that's what you said, and I bring Jealousy right here. This is huge right here. I do get the rock. I mean, his Polyphemus, whatever his name is, does take damage to the rocks. I go for a knockoff. I figured this thing was gonna be I literally thought this thing was gonna die, but it actually holds on as he goes for the Willow, and this is kind of when I get crippled and I say, wow, the most powerful Pokemon that I have in my team gets burnt, and that was really unfortunate, to be honest. As I go for another knockoff, and it actually is enough after the Eevee gets knocked off. It's enough to take out this freaking fat beast. However, we still have somebody to worry about, which is in fact his Necromancer, the horrible Cofregigas. Goes for the Fire Blast as he brings in the Chandelure. Goes, for the Fire Blast on from that Pokemon onto my Weavile. And of course, I was like, I have nothing else. I want to take a friggin' powerful Fire Blast from his Chandelure. Gives me enough time to bring in Amy. And I was like, okay, I know he's gonna switch out, But then I was like, what if he doesn't? What if he plans to take me out here? So I still went for another fake out as he brings in the Necromancer, and that was a dumb play. I could have just like gone hard in the paint, to be honest. Uh, but I didn't want to go for any other attack besides fake out in case he did stay in with the Chandelure, because of the fact that he could have had a choice scarfed. And here we do stay in and go for a fire punch. He goes ahead and predicts, I believe, for me to switch out and goes for a hex. I stayed in. This right here was the play. I predict him to go for the Willow now, and I switch out into the Doctor, which in fact was the best play of my whole entire here is just like the pivotal point. Bam. Right here I was like, oh, this is it. So I go for the Shadow Ball, and I didn't think Necromancer was gonna live this, because man, Shadow Ball from a Alakazam missed a Doctor here. Even the fact that it's not a stab, I knew it was enough to take him out. He brings in Harley Quinn. I do have my Focus Sash still intact with the fact that I do have Magic Guard, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to risk it for the biscuit. He is going to go for the Shadow Sneak, and that gives me a good opportunity to come in with Amy as he goes for the Destiny Bond, and that right there was scary, to be honest. I'm not sure if a Destiny Bond actually takes out an Alakazam after the Focus Sash or before, to be honest. I don't know how that works. I will investigate later. Hopefully that gives me a little more insight. But he goes for the for the T-Wave. I'm sorry. At this point I go for the Facade. Which was a beautiful play right here, because in fact I did carry the Facade just in case of the Will-O-Wisps and all that good stuff. But in fact, if I had you know, T-Waved, I mean if my Scrappy would have been gone thanks to the Mummy, it wouldn't have worked out too well. But as he does have, as he obviously outspeeds me after the paralysis there, or the T-Wave, the speed drop, was actually able to take me out with his Chandelure. Poor Amy, and I bring in the Doctor, and he misses a Fire Blast on this last Pokemon that he has. But however, it wouldn't have mattered the fact that he missed, because I do have the Focus Sash still intact, and that right there was the game. Thank you very much, Rune. That right there was an exciting battle, I'm not gonna lie. That play right there, the fact that I switched out into the Doctor Alakazam on that Willow was, to be honest, that was the play to make right there on my behalf. Now, right there in that situation, it is just mind games, to be honest. It's just who can outthink who, or just predicting, and those situations are just like critical, to be honest. Those right there are the moves that you just want to applaud to, you know, like good play. But my opponent did do some great plays, I'm not gonna lie. Considering that choice scarfed Chandelure was pretty good, but the fact that those rocks were there, I think it had something to do, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know, however you want to analyze this game was intense to the last Pokemon, because I believe my Alakazam was my last Pokemon, and his Chandelure was the last one too. However, I did have Focus Sash on, so anyways, enough for my talk. That was a short video. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I really had, as you can tell, I have so much energy today. I'm bulk recording. I love this. I love you guys. You are guys. You guys are awesome. And yeah, just thank you very much for watching. Your time, your comments, your likes, your views. You inspire me all. You inspire me. This makes me want to upload daily. And I'm telling you, I know that I don't have to, and I know you don't have to, like, you know, sit there. But I mean, if you guys enjoy what I do, I mean, why not, you know, give out more, you know what I mean? Anyways, I do have a request. If you guys have any, you know, I know like Shady Penguin, other PokeTubers do it, but I mean, I know that we all have different fan base or whatever, you know. I don't want to consider you guys fans. I just want to consider you as my, you know, colleagues or friends, you know what I mean? Good acquaintances, all that good stuff, anything relevant to that category. Therefore, I do request, you know what I mean, to entertain you guys. I mean, I know some of you guys have marvelous ideas, and I was just hoping to see if you can if you guys could actually provide some amazing sets. I don't know, or just some sets that you guys run, or some sets that you are interested, you know, for me to use. Maybe I can try to use your sets in the best way possible, or anything like that. I just want to make you shine. You know what I mean? I want to make you I want to project your type of usage, you know what I mean, use it against other players, battle spots or something like that. You know, on my do or die series, or just on from coast to coast, you know what I mean. I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I do know. Don't quote me on the fact that I don't know, because I do know. What I do know is that I really want to use your sets, and I want to go ahead and you know, introduce, or you know, credit you for it and all that good stuff. But anyways, enough talk for me. I know you guys are like, damn, the boy talking too much, because I am. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, and like always, just sit back, relax, and game on.